Hi there everybody, it's Cassie. Today I wanted to do a special little video showing you that you can easily take photos no matter what graphic setting you are on, and especially even without advanced lighting model on, which I feel like that is probably a huge thing for other people, or advanced shading I believe it is, because we do need basic shaders on, but if you're able to do it without advanced lighting model, because I know Second Life can be really laggy for some people, especially with the complexity issues that we've been having. So I figured I would show you guys how to edit these, or take a photo with a nice quality, going all the way from the lowest setting to the highest. Currently I am on the highest one on Ultra, but we will start from the very bottom. I do recommend using the Firestorm update that is before baked on mesh. I will leave a link in the description below that has previous downloads for other Firestorms, just because that one makes me crash a lot, or you get lines in your photos if you're using advanced lighting model, or if you're around too many people, it makes you crash too from like a texture crash. At least that's been my issue. So for now, I figured we can use this one right here and see how it goes. So let's go up to Avatar, Preferences, and we are going to put them as low as possible. Quality and speed performance, absolutely low. And right now it looks like garbage. Like you can see on my mesh body that I have like weird pants and bra right here from the lighting. But we are going to just do a few simple things. We are going to go to our photo tools bar. If you don't have this set out, right click your toolbar and go to toolbar buttons, and you can set out any item you want to customize your toolbar. I always like to have these certain items out. I feel like these are what I use the most. So I use appearance, area search. I don't use avatar. I did that for like a newbie thing. Camera controls, conversations, nearby voice, people, inventory, photo tools, photo camera. Places, post stand, profile, search, snapshot, snapshot to disk, speak, walk, run, fly. Those are all I use. You can use whatever you want though, but I like that. Now we have our photo tools. Everything is pretty much low. We have, I am going to turn on enable atmospheric shaders, and that is our windlight. So we can adjust that. Like you can see that the type is minimal. If you zoom out, it's probably going to get super like janky, you know, like a lot of, it's not good. I'm also going to raise our avatar detail just to like 6, a little bit better. And then object detail just a little bit. We're going to go to 3.875. You can even see the we have the rougher edges disabled, the texture bumpiness is set to normal. Everything is just pretty low, and you have no advanced lighting, you have no ambient occlusion, no shadows, and no depth of field. So how can we work with this? We are going to, at first I have my avatar rotated. All you have to do is just turn your pose stand. I have it 90 degrees, and then I kind of have it angled a bit for this pose. And then I also have my camera zoomed in using Control 8, 9, or 0, or if you have a MacBook, Command 8, 9, 0, you can zoom in and out. Command 8 zooms out, Command 9 resets your camera, Command 0 or Control 0 zooms you in. I like that better. I feel like it gives your character a bit more of like a smoother look. Okay, so now that we have that set, we are going to go to our windlight. The best way to do this without having these weird lines is to go to one that doesn't have a shadow. Anna Adored has an amazing windlight called Optimal Skin No Shadows. So once we go to this already, the shadows are gone. Now we are going to go to Edit or New Sky Set. I'm going to do New. That way I can save it for you guys and put it in my Google Drive for you. So let's call it a No Shadow Edit. Cassie's No Shadow Edit. So I like to have mine a little bit darker based on whatever photo you're doing. You can kind of have it set how you want. You can already see like the little lines around the eyes, but when you're not camming, it'll be okay. So I might raise my avatar detail just a little bit more. Go until it starts to lag for you. When it does, then you can stop. But we'll fix that as well in Photoshop, which I also have open down here. So we can change our horizon a little bit if we'd like. We need to raise our distance multiply just a little bit, just so you can actually mess with your shadows and lighting if you want. though we probably don't want to do that just with this right now. But if we go to ambient, we can change the tone for it, which we want to go for a nice brown. There we go, just to give it more of like a skin tone look. And easily enough, we already have it kind of how I want it personally. If you want to have yours a little different, you can do that. You can always edit the one that I'm going to save for you guys. And I'm just going to click Save to Disk. I like to have, it's an easy thing for me to do. I don't even have to look at it. Let me make sure I have it saved in the proper place though. Desktop. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so we have that right there. We are going to open it up in Photoshop. Snapshot number 4. And image. Rotate 90 degrees. And then let's see how large it is real quick. Image size. So it's at 2000 width, 3840 height. So that's pretty good. That's what I have mine default at. If you have yours a little smaller, that's okay. Whatever your computer can handle. But, oh, these eyes are a mess. We're going to hit Control-J and try to fix these real quick. We are first going to go, this will normally be at Spot Healing Brush Tool. We are going to go to Patch Tool to have that there. But we're not going to use that just yet. No, yeah, we will. And we are just going to go around these little spots right here and drag them out. I do suggest if you want to use a spot healing tool on spots that aren't near the eye, or else it will kind of just capture the eye or the eyeliner and stuff and might mess it up a bit more than you already have it. Like, I'll show you real quick. It'll go darker because it's so close to the eyeliner, so I don't suggest doing that. But we can go back to the patch tool, just continue to highlight or mark it around it, and you can slowly go around and clean it up a little bit, just make it a bit more organized, you know? Simple stuff. People won't be looking too close. So we can also go to the blur tool, make it a little easier, and we can go to our paintbrush tool, make sure it's on normal, whatever opacity you want it at. I'm going to have it at 77 just so it's not too extreme, and color up whatever is needing to be fixed down here. Already looks loads better, right? Right. This is not optimal for if you are blogging a makeup store. Don't do this. You should never edit a product that you are blogging. But if you're just doing this for a nice photo, like I've been doing lately, I haven't really been blogging. I just kind of take photos for fun. Then it's something that I say you can do. I feel you can do. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, like, ethically, don't promote a store and edit what they did. Don't add hair to it or whatever you do. You know, be respectful to the creator. I've also noticed comments that have been going on lately, like people saying they used to watch a store that always said things looked cute, etc. And it kind of hurts, you know, like, whatever. I'm not going to get into that, but I pay respect to the designers, and I do that through my photos as well as through my videos. I feel like they deserve respect for all the hard work that they do. And honestly, I will always find a redeeming quality in anything everybody does. If it's not my style, I will make sure to say that. But otherwise, it's still, you don't want to bash anyone. It's rude. Don't be mean. We are all humans behind the computer, and you should give respect to people that are humans too. Treat people how you want to be treated. Do you really want to be trashed? I don't think so. I was bullied most of my life. I would never bully someone else, and I would never want to be bullied, you know? So, sorry, I got in a tangent while I'm editing. I mean, I'm just doing this, so it's simple. But yeah, it's simple cleanup. Like, you can see a lot of these errors in the pieces just because of the texture quality. But if you just use this blur tool that I'm using over here, it'll have blur, sharpen, smudge. I have it at blur, and I have it at 50%. I might raise it a bit more, actually. I'll go to 78. Just blur the edges. It'll look a lot better once we zoom out. Let's zoom out. Come on. There we go. It's already starting to improve how it looks. And once we're done with this, we'll start adding shadows too. So just give me a moment to finish this up. I just got back from the convention. A few hours ago, came home, saw my dog had like a weird thing on her arm, and she was itching at it. So right now she is mopey in a cone. She's not happy with me right now, but I don't want her to bite at it. And I made an appointment for her for um, getting it removed, as well as getting some dental cleaning and some medication to help with it for now. So that's been a busy day. And then I just figured I was going to nap, but I figured instead I'll do this. So hello. I'm going to hit Control J and make a new layer just in case I do have any errors and just want to delete this. And now we are going to start working on lighting. So I have the dodge tool. It's at mid-tone and at 16%. Mid-tone is really good for if you want to highlight the skin. Shadows are normally good for if you want to do it without adding like too much highlight to it. Like this is like pretty much treating it like a highlighter, you know. And you got to think about which way you want the lighting to be coming from. So you don't want to have light all the way over here, but then having the light source on this side. So it's good to, I wonder if my mouse thing is even showing. Is it? Let's go to settings and make sure you can even see my mouse. Yeah, you can see my cursor. Okay, cool. I'll be sad if you can't. I'm going to lighten up the hair a little bit as well. And now we're going to hold down on that and go to the burn tool. Same thing. We are going to I use the brackets right here to make them larger and smaller. Right one makes it larger, left one makes it smaller. And then I always hit P on accident, and that takes you to the pen tool, and that's annoying. I have it on midtones, but I might switch it up soon to shadows, because shadows works more with color tones. You can actually get a bit more like oranges and stuff with it if you're going on the skin. You can see right there, it's more like a tan instead. And we need to lower that severely. Let's go down to like 9. Okay. And thank you to anyone that already supported my Etsy. Like, I already got 3 orders after posting that video, and it is so appreciated. I went and bought a bunch more ingredients for soaps and candles, and then with the vet bills and stuff, I ended up spending about $700 today. So even though I normally don't need money, and like commissions, I ask people to donate instead of giving me any money. Just the fact that anyone even supported my store, it's so appreciated. It really makes me feel like humbled and special. So thank you. Okay, we're still messing with the lighting just a little bit, going in between dodge and burn, just messing with it and seeing how we want it. I am now going to start doing the mid-tone behind the character as well to give it like a shadow behind her, like a little backdrop of where the shadow would be normally if we had that on. And this is even before using any of my Photoshop layering tools. You're just kind of messing with it. I don't think this would work very well if you were doing like in a scene or at like a role play sim or something that might be too laggy. It'll just make it look too jagged if you're too far away. But for headshots, I feel like this can still work. Maybe add some shadow under eyes a bit. And now let's add our light source. We are going to go to screen, lower the opacity a crap ton, and let's do a light color for this. Since we have blue, we are going to go onto the spectrum of using complementary colors and do a bit of orange. So we can do a little bit of screen and then go into color dodge. That's too bright. So let's remove the screen for now, I think. Oh, I don't like it on the hair. Bah. Maybe I won't do color then. Let's go with light blue. It's going to change after we edit too, so I'm not too worried. Like once we go into the layering, yeah, I like it better light blue. And I'm going to go to overlay while we get closer to the face, just so it doesn't change that hair too much. I want to darken the hair a bit more again. I don't like how oversaturated it got. Go to highlights, move it a bit. There we go. I might just do it at this setting for you guys in this video, and then if you want to see more versions of this with higher settings, or how to cheat Second Life with having low settings but still raising certain things like advanced shadow and stuff, you can do that. With curves, I just kind of clicked around until I got a color I like. I do the mid-tone dropper tool, so I go around and I just kind of mess with it until I see a color I like. I normally like to go for like more red tone instead of yellow. And then once we're done as well, I'm going to probably even out this light a bit more because you can just really see a lot of imperfections. We can go to exposure, can raise that a little bit and lower the gamma correction. And we'll lower that a bit too. I like to have a more gray tone. We'll raise the vibrance a bit more. It's not changing much. There we go. And the brightness. Almost done. I'm liking how this looks though. Yay. And then I'm going to mess with the photo. No, I don't want a photo filter. I wanted color correction. Selective color. There we go. I'm going to mess with the yellows a bit more. Change them how I like. Now they're a little bit more gold. I'm wearing Lewis and Doe, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm wearing. It's Doe, right? Or is it Wasabi? Wasabi pills, viola hair. And then the Luas Gacha that's currently at the Epiphany. Okay, let's lighten a bit more now over on this side of the face. Let's darken a bit more over on this side of the face. Not that much. Oh, not highlight. Let's go to mid-tone. And let's fix this over here because this is a mess. We'll go to screen and just kind of even out all that color. Color dodge. And then finally, oh yeah, we should probably put some down there too, huh? We are going to flatten our image. And let's give it a little bit of a 3D look. We're going to Control J twice and make it have 2 layers. And then we're going to go to Mask down here by FX and click that on each one as well. We are now going to right click, go to Blending Options, and we are going to first click G and B. Remember to remove the check marks on those. And on this one, we are going to just click the R to give you our red. We're next going to go up here to the arrow and the cross look, and that will be the selection tool, move tool. You can also just click V as a short key to get there. Make sure you have show transform tools on, and we are going to go up here. The top one has the cyan on it, so we are going to click this right a few times because that will go with the cyan on the left hand side. And then I am going to just click the red one and move that. Let's do twice as well. No, I'll do one. So I went back right one. And I'm going to flatten again, Control J. And finally, I'm going to go to Filter, Sharpen, and then Filter, Noise, add noise. And I'm not going to do too much. It's at 10 currently. I think I want it down to maybe 7. And there we go. I feel like that helped make it look a bit more HD without doing actual HD. This is on the lowest setting possible in Second Life. And what do you think? I'll save this windlight for y'all if you want it. I'm going to change the green a little bit. And let me know what you think. Does this look like crap? Am I being full of myself? Or is it something that you think you'll use as well? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, feel free to like it. If you hate it, then go ahead, dislike it. And if you want to subscribe, that'd be really cool too, but I'll never force y'all. Do what you want. Oh, I like that. Keep it like that. That's cool. Neutrals. Let's see if they like this anymore too. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I'm getting really distracted now. Sorry, guys. Okay, yeah. So let me know what y'all think, and I will see you guys in a future video. If you have any requests for anything else, let me know. I'll happily do videos for those as well. I am already making a list. A few people have asked for like softer look video tutorials. so I can try and do like a kawaii look. And yeah, we'll see what else I feel like doing. I do what I want. So yay. I think I'll load this on my Flickr too, actually like how it looks. And I will see y'all later. All right, bye. Hi, I'm back. I added a few things since I hit end. I wasn't really happy with how dark the stomach looked, so I just used the dodge tool a bit on that. And now I'm adding a bit more multiply to the cheeks just to add a bit more red since there's so much on this side. I'm adding a little bit to the nose. Let's do some overlay of it too. I did it in multiply and now I'm doing some overlay just to kind of give it more of like a rougey cheek look. And yeah, that's all. I just wanted to show you guys this just so like you knew what I did and it didn't look different from the video itself. Now bye.